The search for the next James Bond is well and truly underway, with names in the hat such as Idris Elba, Theo James and current favourite Aaron Taylor-Johnson. But why not the actors of Alex Rider? They've literally already played a young James Bond. If you don't know about Alex Rider, he's very similar to James Bond. He works for MI6 like James Bond, his parents died when he was young, just like James Bond. He reports to Mr. Blunt, who's the equivalent of M. You have Mrs. Jones and Alex Rider, who's like Moneypenny, and then there's Smithers, who is definitely Q. Alex Rider is literally a young James Bond. The author of Alex Rider, Anthony Horowitz, was actually offered to do the Young Bond series before Charlie Higson, but turned it down as he felt he'd already done it all with Alex Rider. So as you can see, Alex Rider is very much like James Bond. So should Alex Pettyfer and Otto Farron be considered to be the next James Bond? Let's have a look. We'll start with Alex Pettyfer, who played Alex Rider back in 2006 in the film Stormbreaker. This version of Alex Rider was definitely aimed more for the kids at the time, but there was a lot of nods to older James Bond films in the way it was filmed. Alex Pettyfer was a great Alex Rider, from the action scenes to the way he delivered lines.
Schoolboy trick.
And the accent he used would be perfect for James Bond. But this was back in 2006 when Alex Pettyfer was 16. He's now 34, so has his roles since then kept him on course to be the next Bond? He was a villain gangster in Time, he was in Magic Mike as Adam, so you know he can build a James Bond physique, and more recently he was Jeffrey in the Special Forces team from Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So I would say he's done roles that would certainly aid him in being Bond, and he's done them well. Plus at 34 years old, he's the ideal age to play Bond for a new series. Switching to the most recent Alex Rider, Otto Farron. Otto played a lot more of a serious Alex Rider in a show which was meant more for teens and adults. I mean, some episodes were rated 15, not many Bonds are rated above a 12, and this version of Alex Rider was a lot more in line with the style of the Daniel Craig Bond films. I've got to say, Otto was brilliant as Alex Rider. In the first series he felt like a naive new spy, and by season 3, let's be honest, he was a young James Bond. He was great in the action scenes and gave perfect looks. I still can't believe that Otto was 24 in real life when he filmed season 1, as he really did look like a teenager, but by season 3 he definitely looked more like an adult, and at 28 in real life he's the perfect age to be the next Bond. And the fact he spent the last 4 years basically being young Bond, it would be a breeze for him to be the real one. Alex Rider would be like his training course. So overall, I think both Alex Pettyfer and Otto Farron are A, the perfect age to be the next Bond, and B, both have the acting skills and physique to be the next James Bond. So I think they should be in the conversation at least as to who the next Bond will be. But who do you want the next Bond to be? Let us know in the comments.